So boys, we are back. It is Thursday. Just before 1. Today is gonna be a little bit of a different video. I'm basically gonna run you through kind of my story. I don't even want to call it a story because it's not like fucking crazy story, like kind of lockdown, school, all that kind of shit. And I'm going to take you through a pull session in the campus in Portugal. So yeah, basically I'm going to send a voice message to Martin now in a few minutes, and that's basically going to run you through kind of how I kind of got into posting content, fitness, the gym, being a little bit different to your regular person, I guess. Could I say that? I don't know. Might have to leave that out, who knows. But yeah, basically I'm going to send a voice message to Martin now. So basically, third year, I think we went into lock. So I obviously did the junior cert. So did third year, was never in the gym, never kind of knew about the gym. Football was always kind of the main #1 thing for me, and that was always the priority. That was always what I loved. The goal was to be the next fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. As soon as we went into lockdown anyways, started just getting into the gym, and this wasn't the gym for, oh, I want to get huge. This was literally just because, well, I suppose in one sense it was. I was told in football I wasn't big enough to fit into a lot of teams. Just didn't have the size, didn't have the strength, had the football capabilities, didn't have the size, the strength, blah 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 blah. So got into the gym. I was about 57, 58 kilos at this stage, and kind of trained inconsistently for about, I want to say about a year, and then got a coach. And that was one of the best decisions I made. So I think I stayed with that coach for about 5 months. And that was when things really started to click. I was like, okay, I actually fucking love this. This is where my happiness is. You know, football was still there, but it wasn't really something that football kind of faded away at that stage. It was like, this is the gym, this is what I love, this is where my interest is at. So, literally trained consistently for 6 months, tracked my food, ate relatively the same food. I was on a meal plan because I was in 5th year, and just didn't have time to fucking be switching meals. So literally every Sunday night would prep meals, eat those meals. But then I think we went back into another lockdown, and that was when I was like, right, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna start to kind of hold fitness content, I've always wanted to show my journey, show how far I've came, not even to kind of get compliments, but just to kind of always help others, because helping others was always something that I fucking enjoyed doing, something that I love doing. So decided that this is what I wanted to do. Helping others was a passion of mine, and just showing that it can be done was always something that I really, really wanted to do and really enjoyed doing. So I suppose kind of started documenting the process. I remember posting my first, like, I didn't tell anyone, didn't tell any of the lads, didn't even tell any people in my family, man. It was literally just like, right, fuck it, I'm going to show myself deadlifting today, I'm going to show myself squatting today. And then I posted a transformation picture, and at this stage I was on about 30 Instagram followers. Like, started this account from scratch, no one even knew about it, and then I reshared that on my personal account. Got a few followers, a few of the lads were like, what the fuck, like, not like in the progress, but in like the fitness account, like. So it was weird. It was a weird time. It was fucking scary. And at this stage I hadn't even drank, obviously didn't do drugs, didn't smoke, didn't do any kind of that stuff. I went out quite rarely. Probably sounds very fucking boring to a lot of people, but that was just where my interest lied. That was my goal at the time, was literally just to be the best individual I could be and do everything in my kind of capabilities to get to that point. And then got a lot of, I suppose, as I started off it was fine, but then as I kept documenting, the feedback just got quite negative, and that fucked with my head a lot. Like, I can talk about how it didn't get to my head, but it did, and I was insecure about that. I was worried. I was like, why the fuck, why am I even doing this, you know, because this shit does get to my head. So I wasn't on and off. I kept going, and then got into 6th year, and this was when things really started to fucking knuckle down. Got a coach for all of 6th year, started in September and stopped just before the leaving cert. Training was literally bang on. Martin, you know that, because I was training with you nearly every fucking set. We were training a lot. Meal plan was literally the exact same every single day, ate the same foods, 2 off-plan meals a week. That was literally it. Like, routine was fucking bang on. This was when I realized that, yeah, I am a bit different to the kind of, not normal individual, but you know what I mean. And just going back on that, if you are watching this and you have been debating taking that step, starting that account, you know, whether it's a fucking makeup account or a fitness account, some out of the ordinary, I suppose, just fucking do it. It is scary. You will get laughed at. You might get funny looks, but man, at the end of the day, we're all gonna die, you know. And do you want to be on your deathbed looking back and thinking, what if I did this? What if I did that? You know, if you have a passion for it, bro, just fucking do it, man. Because I know it is scary. I know it's so scary. But if you have been waiting for that kind of moment or that fucking light bulb to click, it does not click. It doesn't happen. You have to make it click. You have to make that step happen. No one does it for you. So yeah, get it done, man. If you've been waiting for it, this is your sign. So that clip is very fucking long. That's about 7 minutes. But that is really kind of where it started. Why I got into the gym. Why I did this. Like literally the reason I started the gym was because football. It wasn't like, in turn it was to get bigger, but it was to get bigger because of football. And then I kind of wanted to show the progress to help people, and then got some negative responses. But that just goes to show that like it isn't just one straight route up. It isn't just fucking like this. Like, you're gonna have setbacks, you're gonna get fucking knocked down. Believe me, man, if I was to say on this video the sort of shit I've been told to do, the sort of shit that's been said to me, like, you don't know the half of it. So yeah, and this isn't me trying to get a fucking sob story. Like, this isn't like a pity fucking party. Like, this is literally just me being me and me showing why I started to do what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think that's enough fucking deep, could you call it deep? I don't know, but I think that's enough of that conversation for this video. I'm gonna make pre-workout, we're gonna get to the gym, I'm gonna run you through pull session hopefully. But yeah, if anyone kind of has any feedback on that, or people want me to talk more about that, about like mental health, insecurities, that kind of shit, just shoot me a message on Instagram. And if it's what people want to see, like, I don't mind doing that, you know, because I do have an interest in that, and it's a very, very important topic, and I always get asked to speak about it. So here we are. That's the journey. That is me. That is my journey. That is who I am. While we're here, boys, I would really, really appreciate it if anyone can subscribe. I fucking hate asking people to subscribe. I feel like such a mug, but like a lot of time and effort does go into these videos. Like, I'll spend fucking about 3 hours in total recording, and then I have to spend another like 3-4 hours editing. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I would really, really appreciate it if anyone can subscribe, because it does just kind of help the journey and help me kind of grow this page, I suppose. So yeah, I would really, really appreciate it. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Let's go to the gym. So we have arrived. This is the campus. I'll show you now. So I may put on a t-shirt before I go in as well. Hi, can I just get a towel for the gym, please? So we managed to get in. It is 2 o'clock. Gym looks quiet enough, which is ideal. Just after realizing I didn't take my straps out, only have one cuff. So yeah, let's go fucking train. So we made it in. The first exercise I'm going to be doing is a single arm lat pull down with a D handle. But before that, an exercise I always do is a cuff pull down. So if you have a cuff, put it on the top. You'll see me do it in a minute now. Just kind of get the back going, literally get locked in, get ready for the set. So yeah, you'll see me do cuff pull down and then into a lat pull down. Single arm. So the goal, obviously, elbow into the pocket. I'm sure you've seen loads of fucking videos on it now. Everyone's fucking doing it. The JPD, G pull down, call it whatever you want. So if you are setting up a single arm lat pull down, make sure you put a plate in front of the bench. It'll just stop the bench moving, because the last thing you want is mid-set your bench is moving and it just fucks the whole set. I'll show you now. So another little cue I like to use when I'm doing this is before you start to pull down, tilt a little to either side what you're pulling on. So if you're pulling on the right, say this is me, like without tilting, tilt just a little, and it might help you with mind muscle connection with your lat. So just a little tilt and then drive that elbow just in under your lat into that pocket. It should help a lot with mind muscle connection.
been having a few problems with my back recently. I was moving cement blocks one day, and basically it's just literally been sore ever since. Like, fucking so annoying. So I'm just gonna hop into a RDL, nothing too crazy. I'm thinking 60, maybe 80 kilos, very light, control the fuck out of it, and just kind of see how it feels. I'm not gonna be pushing that today. So warm-ups felt okay-ish. I've just done 40 kilos, gonna get into 60 now, see how that feels. If that feels okay, I'll take 80. Like I said, like I've already held fucking 3 plates, and that's not to brag, that's just like I'm leaving the ego at the door today. I'm just taking it as it comes. So yeah, I will get into this now. So as you can see on that RDL, that actually felt really good and didn't have any pain, which is a big one for me. So I took 80 for 10, good few reps in reserve. I'm not going to take it back off. I want to be really careful with this one because I do not want any injuries, seeing as hip hinge is always my favorite movement. It's not something I want to be missing out on. So now I'm going to get into a variation of a T-bar row. If I had a T-bar row, I'd use a T-bar row, but I don't. So I'm going to set up the bench, as you can see here. You'll see it now, upper back bias movement, elbows flared, focus. So yeah, I don't know what weight I'm gonna take on this. So just kind of new exercises because, like I said, this is only my second time doing pull-in here and I'm home Saturday, so just gonna take it as it comes today. So yeah, let's get into this. So not a movement I am too familiar with. Ideally there would be an upper back machine here, but there isn't. There's a few techno gyms, one upstairs, but to be honest, I'd rather use resistance bands. So I'm going to do a back off now. I'm not going to show you that, it's going to be boring enough, same as this. So yeah. Right, so the final lat movement we're going to get into is another single arm lat row, but this time from a horizontal point of view. So you'll see now when I set it up. Ideally I'd like to use like a row machine like that. There is one here, but it's fairly shite. So just going to use a cable. I think in my old gym I use there's like a hammer strength row. I'd much prefer to use that, but we have a cable here, so we'll work with that. So yeah, I'm going to take you through very similar to the upper back or the lat bias pull down, just literally from a horizontal point of view. Elbow into pocket, slight rotate. Like I said, drop the lat. It'll just help engage the lats a lot more, and is another cue to kind of help mind muscle connection. So yeah, I'll take you through this now. I'm going to do top set and a back off as always. So then to finish off biceps, we're going to be doing 2 sets on 2 exercises. So 1 to overload the length and range of the bicep, and 1 to overload the short. So I'm only going to put in 1 set of each in the video realistically. Dual cable stack, 1 facing the stack, 1 facing away from the stack. So yeah, let's get it. So that is the pull workout wrapped up. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm probably gonna go for a swim. If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do let me know on Instagram or whatever. And I'll catch you boys in the next one.